everyone, it's Chloe from Chloe's Creative Cards, and I am back with another project using our fabulous white Christmas collection. So today we are going to be using the beautiful 8x8 snowflake frame die. So I'm going to talk you through how to get the most out of those, and we're also going to be using one of the gorgeous stamps, which is the reindeer scene, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this stamp. If you want to make really quick Christmas cards, it is perfect for you. If you want to do something more involved like we're going to do today, it is absolutely perfect for you too. So we're going to dive on in and get started. So I'm going to start with the 8x8 snowflake frame die, and I'm going to take this and die cut it, and I just want to show you how I use this in my die cutting machine. So the machine that I'm using is the Gemini, so you do need an A4 die cutting machine to be able to use this die. It's not going to fit through any of your smaller machines, unfortunately. It's a little bit too large, as your largest mat cuts to just under 8 inches in size, but it has been sized to fit on the front of your 8x8 card blanks. Okay, so to die cut this one out, I'm using my Gemini. So I use my base plate, my metal shim, my plastic shim, my die cut side up, and then my cutting plate on the top. Okay, and I run that through my machine. I've got my machine just to me at the right here, so that's just running through now. So what we then do is take that out. You can see it's cut perfectly down the two sides. We rotate that 90 degrees and run it straight back through the machine. Okay, so while we're just waiting for that to run through, we then just grab it at the other side, and then we can remove this from the die. You can see we've got a beautifully cut snowflake frame. I've just twisted my paper and I've cut the corners off, but never mind, you can see how absolutely gorgeously that frame is cut. So what I then like to do with mine is I like to add a little bit of bling and a little bit of sparkle. So what I tend to do is, oh no, my little bit of paper's got stuck. I like to glitter along the edges. So to do this, I take our chisel tip glue pen, and I'm just going to do a small section just to show you. I take a chisel tip glue pen and I literally just scribble over the snowflakes like so. And then I take my glass slipper glitter, which is this one here. Sprinkle that over the top. Then that gives you these really pretty little glittery snowflakes on the edge of your project, which is just so, so pretty. So I'll pop that one to one side because I've got one that I've already done that's dry. So on the one that's dry, what I did is I let my my glue for my glitter dry. Then I went in with my PVA glue, the fine tip applicator, popped a tiny little dot of glue in the middle of each of the snowflakes, and then popped a little jewel over the top, just to add that extra little bit of sparkle. So I'm going to show you how we're going to mat and layer this project up. So to start with, I've taken an 8x8 card blank, and I've taken one of the beautiful papers from our 8x8 crackle foiled paper pad, which is stunning. You are going to use this so, so much. It is perfect for Christmas, but of course it's perfect for all year round as well. You've got a really nice neutral colour palette in the background, so what you can be doing is you can be inking it, you can be tinting it with different colours. There's lots and lots that you can do with this gorgeous paper pad. So what I'm then going to do is take my Kalau all-purpose glue and just pop a bit of glue onto the back of here, like so. We're then going to place that down onto our card blank and just stick that into place, like so. Now what I would be doing ordinarily is gutting this, so taking a shape from out of the middle of that beautiful paper, just so then you're not wasting any of it, because we are going to cover quite a lot of that up with a piece of white pearl card. So I'm just going to pop some foam pads onto the back of this piece here. Again, these are our fabulous fingerless foam pads. They are absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen them already, hop over at the website, chloescreativecards.co.uk, and you will find them on there. They are fabulous. So I'm going to take the backs off of here, like so. That's then going to get stuck onto our card blank. And I love these crackle papers because it just gives you like a little glint in the background. It's not kind of too overpowering or anything like that. It's really quite subtle, which I love. So what we're going to do next is take some more foam pads and we're going to pop this onto the back of our layer with the snowflakes. Now, the reason why I didn't stick the snowflakes directly onto that crackle paper is it looks a little bit too busy. So what I thought personally was you lost a little bit of the detail in the snowflakes, whereby putting a piece of that white card behind, it just breaks it up and it adds like a little bit, it just kind of shows the snowflakes off that little bit more. So we'll just whip the backs off here, like so. Again, all of the materials that I'm using are listed in the description below, so please do have a little look onto the website. This is all using the brand new White Christmas collection from Chloe's Creative Cards. So I'm going to pop that down onto our base card like so, and you can instantly say, that looks gorgeous. You could pop a sentiment in the middle of there and your Christmas card would be done. But of course, we are going to take this to the next level. So now I've got a piece of our foiled paper, and this is from the White Christmas paper pad. Absolutely stunning. So it's a lovely like warm grey, but then it's got the Merry Christmas foiled onto there in silver, which is really lovely. It's going to tie in nicely with our project. So we'll just pop a little bit of glue onto the back of there and then stick that down onto our base card like so. Okay, I'm going to pop that to one side now and we're going to get our stamps out. We're going to do a little bit of stamping. I'm going to take a sheet of our crystal white pearl card. I'm going to start by giving it a little dust with an anti-static bag. And what that does is it just reduces any residue on the paper, any kind of oily fingerprints or anything like that. I'm then going to take my stamp. This is the reindeer scene, and I've popped this onto an acrylic block. This is one of our acrylic blocks from our acrylic block set. So what we're doing is just inking this up. Lots of light tapping all over the image. Like so. This is quite a solid silhouette stamp, so you want to make sure that you've got plenty of ink on there as well. And for this one, I'm going to stand up to stamp it. So I'm going to stand up and then I'm going to position this down onto my card and press. So you want a firm, even pressure all over the image. Like so. Make sure that's all being in contact with the paper. I'm going to lift that off and we're going to cover that with the gorgeous, this is quite possibly my favourite ever Wow embossing glitter. I absolutely love it. We're going to cover it with some mercury glass embossing glitter, which is like, it's like a pewtery type silver, but it's got a beautiful kind of warm tone to it as well, which against the colours that we're using on this card just works so beautifully together. So we're going to just heat this up now so you can see how beautiful that image is. Really nice, really striking. But when we heat this up, this is when the magic's going to happen. So what we're doing is holding that heat gun still. As soon as that embossing powder starts to kind of twinkle at you and melt and change, we are going to move that heat gun over the image. So we are just working along, moving that heat gun over the image, and you can see how absolutely beautiful and opulent and rich this then looks. Just make sure that I've got that all nicely heated. But then just look at it. My word, look at that sparkle on that image. It is absolutely stunning, and the detail that you've got within this stamp is amazing. So what I've done is I've got one that I've done at home, and I've actually trimmed to size, and I've trimmed my little mats and layers to size 2. So I've trimmed that down, and then I've got a piece of crystal white card. I've got another piece of that beautiful crackle paper, and then another piece of crystal white card. So what I'm going to do is take the 2 crystal white layers, and we're going to take a piece of scrap paper, and we're going to glitter these around the edge again. So we're going to use our fabulous chisel tip glue pen. So again, this is all available on the website. Just drag it along the edge, pulling it towards you, like so. I'm going to do exactly the same with this piece too. Just drag it towards you like this. I'm going to dunk that in like so. And then we're just going to start and build up the card again. So we're going to take our gorgeous topper that we've stamped and embossed, and we're going to pop that onto here. I'm going to actually just stick this one on flat. So again, I'm just using a little bit of Kalal all-purpose glue. It's going to go onto there, like so. So then you've got a little border just around your image. We're going to flip that over and pop some foam pads onto the back. I do like a few foam pads on my projects. I feel it gives that extra little bit of lift and dimension. So I'm going to pop that to one side, and I'm just going to layer this one up next. So we're going to stick our gorgeous crackle paper down into the middle of here. Like so. I'm going to flip that over and pop my foam pads just onto the back of here. Again, like so. And we're going to just whip the backs off these foam pads. Start and get this assembled onto our card blank. So I'm going to go at a little angle. That looks, should go that way. And that looks quite cute, so we're going to pop that there. And we're going to pop our topper in the middle. Actually, I preferred it the other way. Lift that off. Never press it down fully till you're happy. Pop that way. There we go. And then we're going to take our little topper, pop this on the top. Like so. It's going to go under there. And what I quite like to do with this image as well is I've got some tiny, tiny little gibbles. They're actually like nail art gibbles. But they work so, so well on the tree, just to kind of add a few in. So just put some tiny little dots of glue under the trees. A few on the background too. You can never have too many jewels, can you? And we'll take our little picky up tool, not that one, this one. Just going to pop the jewels under here. Like so, and then you can see they kind of look like little twinkling lights in the tree, which I really, really love this look. And again, the same along the top. I'm just going to spin the card around just so I can see what I'm doing. But you can see by just adding the little jewels just onto the trees what a difference it then makes. It's such a pretty look. So then you can just work your way along. Adding the jewels in like so. It's just such a lovely, lovely look. And a couple more, one there, one there. There we go. We just turn that round so you can see. It looks absolutely beautiful. So what I then did is I stole some of the snowflakes from the Grande snowflake stamp and die set and the swirly snowflake stamp and die set. And I just started to build some snowflakes up to go in the corner. But what I did was I glittered them. So again, to glitter them, it's that same technique, just using your chisel tip glue pen. So I've found that with glass slipper and diamante sparkle in our Sparklicious glitters, it the chisel tip glue pen is strong enough to hold them. So I literally just scribble over my die cut with the glue pen, dunk it into the glitter. So I die cut 2 of the large snowflakes and I'm covering those in diamante sparkle. Then I die cut 4 of the smaller snowflakes and I've covered 2 in diamante sparkle and 2 in glass slipper. So just to show you this little technique, honestly, it's so easy to do. You just can't go wrong. So then a little bit on there. It's that one. I did exactly the same with the smaller one. Like so, pop that to one side. Grab in the glass slipper. Tap off the excess, like so. And then I'm going to take some little jewels again. Oops. Oh no, I've just spilt them all out of the container. Oh, what a nightmare. Right, so then I'm going to take my Dries Clear glue and just on the ends of each of these this little snowflake, I'm going to put a little blob of glue. And just take a crystal, pop that one down. Like so. Then we're going to bring our card back in. And we're going to pop the snowflakes into position. So I'm going to pop a big one in the top corner. There. It's going to go down there. Then we're going to pop a little smaller one with the glitter there. Then we've got a little one that I'm going to pop a bit of glue onto the back and pop that into the middle. So kind of layering it up, mixing those textures. And I've got some slightly larger jewels. So where there's that hole in the middle of the snowflake, I'm just going to pop a little jewel. And we're going to do exactly the same in the bottom corner. So one there. There. Pick this up. glue on the back. I'm going to take these lovely jewels and pop them into the middle. Like so, and that would then be your finished card. So you can see by mixing and matching all of the elements from the White Christmas collection, you two are going to be able to create gorgeous cards just like this one at home. All of the products that I've used to make this project are listed in the description below. You can shop them all online at www.chloescreativecards.co.uk. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to the channel and give this video a like, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Bye!